Good morning, listeners in the house. Here is another edition of Issues That Matter on City Mirror TV. I'm your host, Boluwatife Adegun. And with me today, I have a guest, Comrade Raul, popularly known as Oluomo Success. He is the spokesperson of Coalition of Concerned Nigerian Citizens. Comrade, good morning. You can introduce yourself properly
Thank
to
you.
our audience.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me. My name is Comrade Raul Sadiq, popularly and politically known as Comrade Oluomo Success. I'm the spokesperson Coalition of Concerned Nigerian Citizens, a civil society group that always support the masses and go against anything that is against the masses.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Comrade. Thank you for joining me on today's program.
Thank you.
Okay, recently the Independent National Electoral Commission redeployed its resident electoral commissioners in Osun State, Mutiu Agboke, to Ondo State as part of its routine administrative changes. So, following the redeployment, the Osun State chapter of the Accord Party questioned timing of the move, raising concerns about possible political interference and its implications for the credibility of the forthcoming governorship election. Also, the People's Democratic Party expressed reservations, calling for transparency and urging INEC to ensure that its actions do not undermine public confidence in the electoral process. So yesterday, civil society organizations, your organization, organized a peaceful protest. They also wrote a petition submitted to INEC chairman, where the coalition you raised concerns over what you described as irregular postings of staff into key positions ahead of the governorship election. Now, according to the statement, you said it will undermine the confidence in electoral process. Now, how will the redeployment undermine the confidence in the electoral process?
All right. One, thanks for having me once again. The first thing is, without mising word, we want to let you know that INEC have the fundamental right to make administrative changes.
Okay.
We know that. They have a fundamental right to make from administrative changes. But the question we are asking as an organization, before I go to your question, is that if that is happening in Osun, why is it not happening in Ekiti? That is going to have the off-cycle election before Osun.
No, are you saying because they deployed the one here to another state means they should do that in another state?
That should have happened. If perhaps that is, if perhaps
Why can't they do it
the question is
one after the other?
Now, Ekiti election is coming before Osun election. So if perhaps there is going to be a change first, it should be from Ekiti, not from Osun. And according to our findings and what we heard, we are told that it was because of a petition that was written against Dr.
But don't you think INEC has the power to do, like, maybe they have actually noticed something? They'll feel like, okay, the commissioner in Osun State should be transferred, not the one in Ekiti State.
Now, like I said, they have the administrative right. We are not going against that. They have the administrative and the legal right to do that. But the question we are asking ourselves now, if perhaps it was transferred because the INEC believe that it should be transferred to Osun, it's different. But according to what we heard and what we saw, it was transferred because of a petition that was submitted by the national leaders of APC. I mean what I mean. The petition was from APC and NMPP that is being partisan. Now, we have more than 15 political parties that will be contesting in Osun election now. If 2 out of 15 should write a petition against someone, the question we are asking is, does INEC as a body, as a commission, did they even set up a committee to confirm either it's right or wrong, either what they said is correct or what they said is wrong? No committee was set up, and it was between just a space of a week. It's like I submitted a petition last week, and before next week I've been transferred. Now, if as INEC is working on petition, Joshua Amukwito, which is the national chairman, the chairman of INEC, should not be the chairman of INEC today, because a lot of petitions have been written against him.
Do you not think that one is influenced by federal might? Do you think it is influenced by federal might?
Of course. I'm putting that on my own name. If as the petitioner is from APC, that's what I'm saying. It's automatically, that's one of the reasons why we as a civil society group, we stood up yesterday to petition them and let them know. We petition them in Osun. I also send a copy to Abuja to let them know that that action is undermining the confidence that we have in INEC. And this person that is coming to Osun allegedly has had a lot of cases, allegation of manipulation and malpractice to her name.
Okay, so what are the irregularities that you noticed, you observed as regards INEC?
Now, one of the irregularity that we notice yesterday is that we believe that transferring the rec at this late hour is showing a manipulative thought coming around, and Osun will never allow that. Like I said to the INEC officer yesterday and to the pressmen, I told them emphatically when I was speaking to them that any act to disturb the peace we are enjoying in Osun, because if there is a electoral malpractice, the peace is going to be affected. We are never going to allow that.
Okay, how do you not think this redeployment will affect the upcoming election?
Because one of the reasons why we believe that it's going to affect the upcoming election is we are seeing foul play already. If there is no foul play, like I said before now, if that can happen in Osun, if they can, because of petition, transferred the rec at this late hour of Osun election, automatically other party can even write another petition. Even after yesterday in Ekiti, I saw like more than 5 petitions that have been written against the current rec in Ekiti, and they have not been transferred.
Okay, now according to rumors, do you not think this we help? Do you think this is in just to help the APC in Osun State in the coming election?
I don't want to mention a political party, but because I don't care about what the already said. Anyhow, they want to play their politics, they are allowed to play it. I'm a civil society actor, and I believe in the fundamental freedom that everybody is having. Now, but the reality about this is coming. Now, the rec cannot be changed without the interference of APC.
The rec cannot be changed without the interference of APC.
So, if it's been changed at this hour, a petition that make the rec to be changed, transferred, is from the APC as well. So, my APC is trying to play a penalty to an empty goalpost.
So APC is trying to pay penalties and empty goalposts. So you mean probably another party can?
Of course. If now it was okay. Now they said the petition was submitted from NMPP and APC. Now, if that petition has been submitted by 2 persons and we have other persons, did they even pass a vote of no confidence on him? Now, what if as they did? There was a committee set up to confirm either the chairman, the rec was wrong. Now, what's that? Did they even get? I would maybe get him very well. Just within a week. It's like I wrote a petition against you within 1 week, and immediately you are transferred. Automatically, there is a foul play that is very obvious. It is very obvious that a game is being played within that commission to make sure that, because they know maybe Mr. Agoke is not ready to play into their own tone.
But wait, beyond that petition that was written to INEC, don't you think maybe there's another? Maybe they have actually seen they have seen some reasons to transfer him.
Now, any reason that
aside the petition,
any reason that will make them to transfer him have not been made. Plus, though, like I said, they have the fundamental right, but it's only working on that petition. Even in the course of the transfer, they told him emphatically that he was transferred because of a petition written by his political party. 2 political parties out of his contesting this election.
Okay, so now you have written it. So what other actions is your coalition taking to ensure that accountability and transparency will be in the coming election?
Of course, one of the actions that we are going to do again is that we are still going to let the new rec know. We are told that the new rec resumed yesterday, and even though she came late, resumed yesterday, and we are still going to make him. We are going to let him feel is a free. We want a free, credible, and transparent election in Osun. We are still coming out again. We are the street again we are seeing to do a lot of things. We are going to do a very, like we did yesterday, we did a very peaceful protest, though minute. But to the next one, we are going to hit all the streets to let the Osun people know that the new work is around, and we want her to do the right thing, no matter the prayer from any other organization, any political. We don't care any political party that emerge. We don't have issue with any political party that emerge. All we are concerned with is we want a free, fair, credible, and transparent election in Osun. We want the people of Osun to decide. We want the vote of Osun people to count.
Now, into you said it is influenced by federal might. So, what message do you have for the president now? You know that our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is from All Progressives Congress. So what message do you have for him?
The only thing, like I always tell people, is that the president, as it stands, should focus on governance.
Because you said it is federal might. It is influenced by federal might.
It is obvious. It is obvious. Because the president have the right. Now,
the president have the right?
Have the right. He have the opportunity. Let me put that. Don't let me say the right. He has the opportunity to influence whosoever he wants to influence in the country. And there was a tweet of I don't know, maybe you followed the tweet of the former the chairman of INEC, yes, saying that his thought about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during the last election.
Yes.
That is causing a lot of crisis. Then, although he's trying to defend that he doesn't know anything about, but it has been influenced. That has been got the fact that him knew a lot of things about that. So if that can happen, if someone can, and like I said to someone yesterday, I said emphatically that there is a lot of things wrong with INEC in Nigeria. One of the things that is very wrong in Nigeria is that, let's assume I am your employer now. Go against you. Chairman should.
So you mean they are not independent?
They are just like your people say, "What go so winning."
Okay.
That's INEC independent electoral. It's a lie.
The independence
is a lie. They are not doing it, because how will you say you are independent and someone will be the one that will influence it? The president is the one nominating the chairman. Administrative role is a legal role. So against you, you give me a work I'm doing. You are paying you are paying money for me. INEC is not even anything. If they want to do election, they have to write a budget to the federal government. The federal government will want to approve it. There is no autonomy anywhere. So if that is happening, automatically there is a problem. This problem must be solved. We want independency of INEC. INEC should be an independent umpire. There should be a referee that is going to look into right and left and support the people.
So you mean anybody from any political party that is the president can easily, or has always been easily influenced?
It has happened. It's not even about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It has happened in the past. It has happened many times. It has happened many times. So they should find a way. It's high time that INEC as a body will look into that and see a way in which they are not going to be the chairman will need decision by the president.
So what are the assurances that you are doing from INEC at this point?
What we are clamoring for is just two things. One, we want a free, credible, and transparent election in motion.
In what way they can
anything they want to do? We don't want any influence, any external influence. We don't want it. We want the people's vote to count. Now, people that they are going to be the one in charge of people. What about that this man, and because you are not with me, you are not the I'm going to vote for in that area. It's not from my own camp. The only thing they are going to do is that work at that time. And once before it's not working, that's another problem. This is not going to be allowed in Osun State. We need to allow that.
So now, in this case, what message do you have for the citizens that are going to vote?
Now, the message you're having is not far-fetched. One, everybody should vote, and they should stand with their votes. I'm begging on Osun people, let's come out. Let everybody come out massively and vote for the candidates that are going to be in development to Osun State. We don't care about any political party. Anybody that's coming in, all of them should be, we are for governance. It is normal that they can come in, party B can come in. We don't care as an organization. What is very important to us is everybody we want a that is going to bring success, development, growth to Osun. Not a government that is going to be self-centered. We have all of them in the past. Àwọn olóṣèlú irọ́ pọ̀ fún wọn, like we always say. Irọ́ ni gbogbo náà máa ń pa, but àti irọ́ tó máa ń pa àti irọ́ tó máa ń pa, everybody should come out and vote. Let's come out and vote. We should not allow for the photo apathy to happen again. People are losing interest again. I was talking to some people yesterday, and they are telling me a fact that success, you are wasting your time. I say, how? Is it the vote that you are voting, the vote you have to vote that is going to count? And I told them categorically that if you come out, you shall come out and vote. When you vote, when things are not going right, you will be able to say, she made me not vote, and you are going out, and you are going to ask the question. And that's that.
All right, thank you. So you mean the INEC, sometimes they are the one that decide, not actually the citizens that decide.
Election is not
and
one.
That one is even discouraging the citizens to vote, to come out and vote.
Election is not one election delay. Election is always one, even before, pre, during, and after. Because if I should say, if as an agent should sign, the resource sheet, and the resource should not get it. That's another problem. So.
All right, thank you, comrade. So thanks for joining me on today's program. And that was the end of the program. He has really enlightened. He has explicitly explained. He has explained why the coalition feels what INEC has done is not right. And I hope the citizens have urged you that we do what is right and come out and vote. So thank you once again. My name still remains the same, Boluwatife Adedokun. And this is City Mirror TV. You can follow us on our YouTube page, our YouTube, and follow us at City Mirror TV. Also on TikTok. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful day.